Okay, so we've simplified things with this one time a week, or if there's nobody in here, maybe once every 2 weeks, something like that, if there's nobody in there. But we have more of this stuff in the house too, but it's a 3-part solution. There's really 3 steps, and maybe a 4th thing about decreasing pH. But the first one is add water. It's called water line control. Step 1. I did the math on it. It's like 1.5 ounces a week. And I put 1.5 ounces here marked in this jar. That's number one for the water line control. You can dump that in, turn this on for a couple minutes, or, just hit the timer over to like 5 minutes or something. Then add oxidizer, which is number two, 3 ounces a week. So this is more clear liquid. I have it marked approximately there. The oxidizer, I think that's like hydrogen peroxide if I'm not mistaken. But it's a pretty strong one, so be careful, because these are all heavy duty chemicals, and you could refill them up to these levels. Third step is the sanitizer, number 3, and that's a very little amount. That's like only like an ounce a week, something like that. You can test with the test strips. Bakwa has test strips, and one of these, the bottom one, is for sanitizer. If it's really high in sanitizer, you don't add any, but it'll have the amount. It usually uses about that much, about a week. So every 2 weeks, if there's nobody in it, there's nothing really extra sanitized. The only other thing is, as they run the jets, the pH will increase. So we need to add decreaser. So 1 tablespoon every 3 days, a tablespoon. So I'll leave that out. And that is also, you can test the pH with these strips. They're like $30 for 25 test strips. So we don't test like crazy, but and I'm gonna lock up all of these. 1, 2, and 3 are locked up. pH decreaser, I'll leave it sitting out behind there. So then after you pour, you can pour these in and just run the spa for 10 minutes and everything's good. So it's pretty easy. We don't have to do the daily thing anymore. So that's it. There is a key. I have an extra key in the case. We have there's one key inside the house that has the Hot Wheel things that tied to it. Where's the key? Oh, right here. And the one that's in ours is looking pretty ratty.
Don't show me. Hey,
it got rusted because it was down there at the bottom, but Sherry's putting in that little cup kind of in the back if you need to get in there. So, and please lock it back up.
Thank you, Kaylee.
Thanks. And we'll put these in here. We have extra these down.
We appreciate everything you do
downstairs.
And if you do it every week, let us know. I think it was like $100 a month.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks.